Here I behold the Interstellar WiFi Pineapple Shadow Apparatus. Yeah. Today we're building something different. Not just a router, not just a lab tool, but what I like to call the Interstellar WiFi Pineapple Shadow Apparatus. Say that 5 times fast. Anyway, now first, this is for educational and authorized lab use only. We're talking about learning wireless security under RF and building control testing environments. Don't mess with networks you don't own or have permission to test. All right, let's build this thing. All right, let's talk about the core, or the shadow. For the Pineapple Shadow, you're going to need the GL.iNet GL-AR300M16-Ext. Make sure it's the 16 megabyte flash version, not the NOR, not the light version. You want the GL-AR300M16-Ext with external antennas. That is the brain. This is the shadow. Small, portable, dangerous in the right hands. Educational in the right environment. Now, to make it, the Interstellar apparatus, we need expansion. We're going to need a flash drive, a high-speed USB hub, and most importantly, for this project, you're going to need an Alfa AWUS036ACM or at least an adapter with an MT7612U chipset. That is the most important part. I use a cheaper alternative, and that's fine, but it has to be an MT7612U. Dual band doesn't matter. Brand doesn't matter. If it's not an MT7612U, it's not going to work the way it's supposed to. You can also use a secondary AC600 dual band adapter if you want additional interface flexibility. But the MT7612U chipset is the star of the show. Plug everything into the USB hub, and here's the pro tip. You always plug the devices in the same USB ports in the same order. OpenWRT can map interfaces differently if you shuffle them around, and that goes confusing fast. Go ahead and put your Interstellar apparatus away for a little while. You're going to need it later. And bring back out your Shadow Apple. Get out the micro USB cable and the Ethernet cable as well. You'll need those. Now you're going to need a few images. For OpenWRT, head over to firmwareselector.openwrt.org. In the search bar, type in your exact model number, GL.iNet GL-AR300M16. Make sure it's the M16, not the NOR version, not the light version, the 16 megabyte model. And download the latest non-snap release. Don't grab a snapshot built in. You want the stable release version. Click sys upgrade and download the file image. Next, for the Pineapple clone image, head over to Swart's GitHub page at github/Swart/Wi-Fi Pineapple Cloner. Scroll down to download section. Look for the GL.iNet AR300 v1.4.0. Again, not the light version, and download the 19.07.7 build. Once you've got both of those files downloaded, you now have everything you need for stage 1. Let's flash it. Stage 1, flashing OpenWRT. Now we begin the transformation. Connect your shadow to a computer via LAN. It's the right side of the port. Press and hold the reset button while you plug in the micro USB power cable. Do not release the reset button until you see 2 solid green LEDs. This takes about 6 seconds. You're now in recovery mode, but you won't be able to access it until you manually configure your network settings. Go to View Network Connections, select Ethernet, double-click Properties, and then double-click on the IPv4. Set Manual IP. You're going to want to set the manual IP to 192.168.1.2 and click on the subnet and it'll mask autofill. Then go ahead and click OK. Click OK again on this one, and you'll want to keep this up for later. So go ahead and keep that one up, but make sure your Wi-Fi is off if you haven't. The time has come to flash the Wi-Fi Pineapple cloner. Now you're going to want to open your internet browser and go to 192.168.1.1. Click on the configuration interface up in the left-hand corner. Now go ahead and just hit login. Don't have to hit a password or anything. Now you're going to go up to the top to System and then Backup and Flash Firmware. Then you're going to want to scroll all the way down to Flash Image. And this is where you get to put the Wi-Fi Pineapple cloner on. So go ahead and grab that. It will have the router name at the beginning of the file. So go ahead and upload. Now uncheck Keep Settings, and then down at the bottom, check Force Upgrade. Go ahead and click Continue. This can take about 3 minutes or so. You'll know when it's complete when you have almost all 3 solid LEDs. The Shadow is no longer just a router. It has evolved. This is the final setup. Go back to your Ethernet settings and revert to IPv4 to automatic. Now go to 172.16.42.1:1471. That's your Pineapple Web UI. Go through the initialization. When you see Secure Setup, now you connect the Interstellar Pineapple apparatus. Go ahead and plug in the Interstellar apparatus into the Shadow Apple. Press Reset once. Wait a few seconds. The message should clear. Continue setup. Select Deny Mode. Set your admin password. And just like that, you now have a Shadow Apple dashboard. Next up, we'll walk through the interface and get your Interstellar Pineapple Shadow apparatus connected to the internet and the right way. I'll cover the key setups you'll need to make sure everything links up right and runs correctly. You know, this build isn't about chaos. It's about understanding wireless infrastructure, understanding RF, understanding how devices communicate through the air. Curiosity built the hacker culture. Knowledge keeps it responsible. And this is your Interstellar Wi-Fi Pineapple Shadow apparatus. Thank you, everyone.